welcome to today's workout. We are finishing the week with a full body circuit. So we're going to be doing a circuit style training, 5 exercises, each one targeting a different area of your body, working the entire body here today. As usual, the goal is to go from one exercise immediately into the next exercise. And again, since each exercise is targeting a different area of the body, you should be able to go from one to the next with little to no rest in between. Once you finish all 5, then you can take a longer break, 2, 3, 4, 5 minutes, whatever you need to recover. And you're going to do this circuit 6 total times. So before you actually get to the workout, let me show you how to do each one of the exercises. Alright, so we're going to start the circuit with a lower body movement, and we're going to do some lateral walks. This is really good, really for the entire leg, but really going to work the outer part of your leg as well, but really going to work the entire leg, really good for your legs, really going to burn on this one. So you're going to need a medium to heavy dumbbell, just one dumbbell, and you're going to hold it at either head like this, and it's very important that you hold it up like this. When you hold it up, that's going to make it easier for you to keep your upper back in extension. When you drop the weight like this, you naturally tend to lean forward like that. We don't want that. So make sure the weight is up the whole time. From here, we're going to get, your feet are going to start about hip width apart. We're going to get into a semi-squat position, like a half squat. So we're not going to go all the way down like this. We're going to be in about a half squat position here. And you want to make sure you have a little bit of room because we're going to be sidestepping across here. You don't need a lot of room. So last important thing is your toes stay pointed straight ahead throughout the movement. So what you're going to do here, hold the dumbbell up, get into your half squat position, and then while maintaining this squat position, you're going to step, just like this. Step and step. We're going to take 3 steps. Then we're going to go the other way. Step, step, step. Now, it's important that you're stepping and you're not shuffling or skipping. So that would look like this. You know, some kind of like shuffle. We're actually stepping, so you want to take a step with the lead leg and then come back with the back leg. Step, 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 just like that. And again, we're going to do 3 steps one direction, that's 1 rep. 3 steps back, that's 2 reps. Going to do 12 total reps, so that means 6 one way, 6 the other. 12 total reps there. From here, you're going right into a shoulder exercise. We're going to do a leaning side raise. You're going to need a light dumbbell for this, light to medium dumbbell. And you're going to need something just to kind of, hold on to, because we're going to actually lean away. So I'm going to use my railing here. You can use anything, a door frame, whatever you have, a table. Just make sure it's not something that when you lean your weight away from it, it's going to fall over. So grab whatever it is you're going to grab onto. Start with your feet fairly close to it, and then you want to lean away like this. So notice I'm leaning away. And then from here, you're just going to lift straight up to the side. Very little, just a little bend in the elbow. Just come up to the side, back down. Making sure we're not swinging the arm up like this. We're using the outer part of our shoulder here, our lateral delt, to lift up and then back down. Lift up, back down. Just like that. 12 on one side, 12 on the other. For these next 2 exercises, you're going to be on your back. So make sure you have your mat or a towel or carpeting, something comfortable. We're going to start with a back exercise. This is the dumbbell pullover. It's really good for your lats. So you're going to need 1 medium to heavy dumbbell. So go ahead, get on the ground, on the mat or the towel, whatever you're using. And you can have your knees up like this, or you can have your legs extended. Either way is okay. And you're gonna grab the dumbbell at the top like this. So you're gonna make this diamond shape with your hands to hold the dumbbell here. And you want to start with the dumbbell up over your chest. Arms straight. From here you're gonna stretch overhead all the way until the dumbbell makes contact with the ground. Have a slight pause at the ground and then come up and squeeze. Now if you have a bench, this is even better because you can get more of a stretch overhead. So if you have a bench, obviously I'm limited, I can only go down until it hits the ground. If you have a bench, you can keep going and really get that stretch in your lats. But for those of you who don't have a bench, you can do it just like this. Pause on the ground, and then come up and squeeze, making sure you're coming forward enough to squeeze those lats. Up overhead, pause on the ground, squeeze. Notice my arms are staying fairly straight, just a slight bend. I'm using my lats to control the weight, not my biceps by bending the arms. From here, like I said, we're going to stay on the ground. We're going to do an alternating floor press. This is going to work chest and triceps. So you're going to need a pair of medium to heavy dumbbells for this. So go ahead, lay on your back. Grab your dumbbells. You want to start with your palms facing down towards your feet. And then from here, you're going to keep one arm up while you lower the other arm to the ground. When the back of that arm touches the ground, you want to have a slight pause, press up. Then you're going to repeat with the other arm. And you're just going to go back and forth like this. Slight pause at the bottom and back up. And again, if you have a bench, you can do this on the bench. It's obviously a little better on the bench because you can get, instead of your arm getting stuck here where it hits the ground, you can get a little deeper range of motion, really hit that chest muscle a little more, activate that tricep a little more. But if you don't have a bench, you can do it the way I showed you on the floor. Works totally fine. Either way, bench or no bench, you're going to do 12 on each arm. Finally, we're going to finish with our ab exercise. We're going to do, I call it a Jacknife Sit Up. I think some people call it something different, but it doesn't really matter. It's good. So again, we're going to be on our backs. So make sure you have your mat, your towel, your carpeting. And here we're going to lay. We're going to start with our legs straight, and and our hands over our head. Now, the goal of this exercise is to come all the way up on your butt with both knees in. Back out, both knees in. So just your butt's in contact. So if you don't know the technique, it seems impossible. Once you learn the technique, you realize, okay, I can do this. So the technique here, the secret to this is you want to actually start with your upper body first and then bring your knees up. If you try to bring your knees up and then your upper body, I can't even do it that way. So make sure you go upper body a little bit first and then the knees. So upper body, then knees. When you do it that way, you'll find it's much easier to actually perform the movement. Not to mention, it really blasts your abs. 12 of those. So, once again, lateral side steps, 12 total, you're doing 3 steps, and you're going each direction 6 times. From there, you're going into 12 leaning side raises on each arm. From there, 12 dumbbell pullovers. From there, 12 alternating floor presses, and then finally, 12 jackknife sit-ups. Again, the goal is to go from one exercise to the next, little to no rest. Once you finish all 5, then you can take a long break, 2, 3, 4, 5 minutes, whatever you need, and you're going to do 6 total sets of that. So you're going to do all 5 of those exercises 6 total times. But once you finish all 6, congratulations, you're done.